Okay, so this is what we call an evaluation, because all we're going to do is we're going to take these numbers and plug them in for x, y, and z. These bars mean absolute value. Absolute value means the distance from 0. You guys, distance can't be negative. So when you take the absolute value of a number, it comes out positive. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to replace every letter with a number. So the 3 is going to stay. That's the absolute value. Instead of x, I'm going to write -6 minus z, which is -7, plus 2. Absolute value of x is -6. So I'm replacing x with -6. Minus 4, absolute value, y, instead of y, I'm going to replace it with 5. Now remember, when there's a number in front of the bar, that means multiplication, but you can't distribute it. It's the last thing you're going to do. So we're going to act, so you kind of act like absolute value is parentheses, sort of, okay? So we're going to take care of what's inside. So -6 minus -7. So -6 plus 7 becomes what?
1.
So this is going to become, and so we're going to rewrite this. 3 absolute value of 1 plus 2 absolute value of -6. We're just going to minus 4 absolute value of 5. So I just did what was inside. So -6 minus -7 becomes -6 plus 7, which equals 1. And I just rewrote the rest of the problems. Now, the absolute value of 1 is 1, because it's 1 unit away from 0. So that's what you're asking yourself. How far away is 1 from 0? 1. Positive 1. So this becomes 3 times 1. This is going to become 2 times, what is the absolute value of -6?
6.
Because -6 is 6 units away from 0. Minus 4 times, what is the absolute value of 5? 5, because it's 5 units away. Now, let's do the multiplication. 3 times 1 is 3. 2 times 6 is,
12.
we're going to leave that minus there. What's 4 times 5? And now we're just going to do those problems.
That's where we stop?
Nope, now we have to figure it out. What is 3 plus 12?
15. 5.
15 minus 20 is? -5 is our final answer.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah, I gave you a lot of work on the one for the example, because the ones and the ones on your assignment are not as long.
For like 3 steps.
Yeah, this is the longest one. I just did that on purpose, just because I want to give you something a little bit harder in your notes. Okay? Let's do one more of these kind, and then we'll do an example of solving. Let's see. Let's do m equals -2. We'll do n equals 1. We'll do MNO. We'll do P equals -3. Yeah, that's good. And we're going to evaluate 2m.
You can have variables inside the absolute values. Right?
Yep, you sure can. There, that's what we'll do.
That was stupid. We already just did that. I just got confused because we had the 2 next to it.
Yeah, because in the last one I didn't. Yeah, you can have letters in front of. Yeah, I get it. Okay, so Wherever we see an M, we're going to put a -2. Wherever we see an N, we're going to put a 1. Wherever we see a P, we're going to put a -3. So the absolute value of 2 times -2, because 2 stays, M becomes -2. The N is 1. And then P is -3. What is 2 times -2?
-4.
So -4 plus 1. So the absolute value of -4 plus 1 plus -3. What is, what is -4 plus 1?
3. No, -3.
So we have the absolute value of -3 plus -3. I could have done this one better. Okay, what is the absolute value of -3? So we got 3 plus -3. Oh, you can't see that because you can't see it. There you go. So the absolute value of -3 was 3. And then I have the plus -3. So 3 plus -3 is 0. You guys, just because you get 0 as an answer doesn't mean you did the problem wrong. A lot of kids, when they think they get 0, they think, oh my gosh, I did something wrong. 0 is a number and it exists in math, okay?